Hey everybody, Daniel here with a video recapping a small purchase that I made through a Facebook group. This was a junk wax, keep it real Facebook group. Seller had several 10 card lots available. This one particular lot, there was a few cards that caught my eye, and so I want to take a moment and share those cards, talk about some of them. There's one card in particular that you may or may not have ever seen. And it's a pretty interesting card. So stick around for that one. You can see in the background I have a binder for 1984 Donruss and a Donruss Diamond Kings binder. There were a couple of cards in this lot that meet some of those needs that I had. First off is this 1984 Donruss Tony Gwynn, second year Donruss Tony Gwynn card. Beautiful looking card. I was pretty sure I needed this for my set. I need somewhere around 45 cards to complete the set. I did in fact need that, so that was a great pickup with this lot. And these cards, early year cards of stars in this 84 Donruss set, they go for more than you might think. You know, from this time period, you could probably find the tops one for a quarter, but the 84 Donruss cards of like Tony Gwynn, Ryan Sandberg, Cal Ripken Jr., Wade Boggs, those caliber cards, you're probably going to spend, you know, $3 would be a great deal. $4, $5, you'll see them in those ranges. So for me to get it as part of this lot that I got for $12 shipped was great. There's also a couple of Diamond Kings cards, one of Pete Rose and one of Johnny Bench. Great looking cards. I collect all of the Diamond Kings cards, and wasn't sure if I needed these or not. Turns out I did need both, so very happy about that. While the design looks very similar, these are from different years, so you can see that when you look on the back. You can tell the difference, even though both of them have an 82 Donruss copyright. The Pete Rose is actually from 82, while the Johnny Bench is from 83. Okay. Next up, there's a couple of Nolan Ryan cards, 81 and 84. These are both duplicates. I have the complete playing year tops run for Nolan Ryan, so those are dupes. 83 Steve Carlton, miscut top to bottom. It's a dupe. I have the 83 set. There was an 81 Donruss Pete Rose. These 81 Donruss cards are, you know, super flimsy, off-cut, off-centered, whatever you want to say, usually, and but still kind of a cool card. All right, 82 Donruss. So cardstock is a little thicker in 82, but not much. Nice George Brett. They're playing third base. Then there was this, I think it's probably like a 93 Upper Deck Ozzie Smith Then and Now card. Pretty cool looking card. But the reason that I picked up the lot was for this last card here. And this is a card that I said, you know, you may or may not even know this card exists. This is another Pete Rose card. So we've seen a few Pete Rose cards, and this was another Pete Rose card. But this card is from 1991. And you're probably thinking, well, Rose was banned before 91, so that would mean it's some type of Broder card or something along those lines. But it's actually a Topps card. A 1991 Topps card featuring Pete Rose as Ty Cobb. So in 1991, NBC produced a made-for-TV movie called Babe Ruth. And Pete Rose played Ty Cobb in the movie. I actually just watched the movie. I found it on YouTube and watched it. Ty Cobb has he's in the movie for probably a minute and a half, something like that. There's a conversation between Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb. I think they were probably just looking for an excuse to have Pete Rose in the movie. But nonetheless, a really cool card from 1991 in the 1991 Topps design of Pete Rose. This was a 11 card set that Topps produced for this NBC movie. And there's another card with Rod Carew, because he worked as a consultant on the movie. And then the other cards are of the actors as they're playing various roles. So there's several of the actor that plays Babe Ruth. There's one of, I think, Claire Ruth. There's one of Gehrig. And then there's like Miller Huggins and Colonel Rupert. But so this was the card that really caught my eye from this lot. It's a card that I did know existed, but you don't see this card very often. And in fact, if you go look on eBay, the only one that I could find was one from COMC, and they have it. They want like $46 for it. So, not that I think it's necessarily worth $46, but it's definitely an interesting card of Pete Rose after his suspension from baseball. And to my knowledge, the most recent Topps Pete Rose card that exists. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great weekend.